How's it going? So I think I shared with you a bit about my new guitar, huh? A life-changing experience having that guitar around. You can just feel it, you know. Come springtime blossom. Pretty sure some new songs are going to be springing forth. So I was chatting with bot brother number 3 the other day. It looks like him and his family are going to be hopping across the pond for a wedding in July. Yeah, 13-year anniversary. Lovely. Bot brother number 3, his wife and his kids, they're a typical Canadian family. So they don't travel very much. Brother relayed to me how this is going to be a life-changing experience for him. So I relayed that touching story to wife, and she clutched her pearls and became verklempt. And then I proceeded to share my Thanksgiving for my new guitar, and I compared it to a life-changing experience as well, to which wife scoffed like somebody who would buy a left-handed guitar would scoff. Yeah. I tried to parallel the experience that my brother is having with the experience I'm having by reminding wife of the metaphor concerning teaching a man to fish or giving a man a fish. And I put emphasis on teaching the man to fish, and how my guitar is like a fishing rod. I can really pull a crowd. I feel especially confident in my abilities with this guitar. Yeah. So whatever the case may be, the left-handed guitar buyer went off and finished up the dishes, and then chatting with my brother was humming echoes of questions concerning the surname we were supposedly born under. And you know, for the first time did I notice a familiarity between our supposed surname and the surname of the captain of the ship. Let's see, the captain of the ship is was one of the students of my father-in-law. My father-in-law being a national hero out here at the ends of the earth. And when communism fell and the financial markets opened and the economic universities blossomed and financial and investment firms flourished, my father-in-law and his student opened up shop. And so it's the shares from these investments that pay my wife. The captain of the ship, the only guy that holds more shares than my wife. Well, his last name for the first time just the other day. How has it gone so long that I've not noticed the familiarity between these two surnames? So at any rate, I go to check out what this man's family name means, and well, by golly, if you wouldn't guess that his last name means fisherman. He's a fan of the arts, you know. Guy's got access to a stage at the University of Music. The guy pulls weight. Okay? So that's how the Spirit speaks to me. That's how the Spirit speaks to me. Well, I figure I will. I figure I will head in there, see my one of my sons. He's been hanging around with some boys that are a few grades above his, and they've been hanging out down back here. See, came stumbling upon him last evening. See what may be hidden under a log over here, or what may have been consumed from a bottle left over there. Yeah, it's the age and the stage, and what in the hell? How the hell these boys crossed this last night? I was like, there must be another way into this. Whoa. Yeah, see, they got some stuff on a log over there. Well, what's this we got? Okay. Nothing much. Got a beer can. 2 beer cans. Couple beer cans. All right. Yeah, I gotta see what comes up through here. I think it comes up on the road across the street from the cemetery. I think. Yeah, right. So my brother and his wife and kids are coming over here. I used to be Canadian, okay? Like 100%. Hey? For example, like a week in Prague and Venice. Hey? Life-changing for your typical Canadian family, right? Alters your perspective on the world so dramatically. It's right. The same with having this guitar, right? Like, you come over and see Europe for a wedding, or I can write you a song that's gonna pay me to go around Europe. Like, you know, in reference to, like, you know, me being a rock star on stage playing my song, you know. yeah, life changing like that. Like, now that I have your attention, can we talk about the notion that this whole thing's been a fucking video game? How have you let this consume you? You silly one. What would I do if I was president? Well, I was talking the other day about we would cease all the cutting. Okay? Oh, speaking of cutting, hear that chainsaw in the background there? But you know, more specifically, we're talking about hair. We're talking about hair. I don't really want to get started on the foreskin, but it's in there. Yeah. If I were president, we would abolish the tithe. Okay? I don't even want to fucking know. Okay? How about that? Okay? You want to give a tithe? That's a whole separate matter. And if we ever find out who left this on our doorstep, you're getting demerits. Yeah. No. Yeah, so the captain of the ship, hey, I bet you he would be so jazzed. I bet you'd be so jazzed if his empire could swallow Ensign Peak. Hey? Hey? I'm gonna talk about making it $1 trillion. Hey? Some Mormon hashtag floating around, make it $1 trillion? No. And besides, you want to know what's going on out here at the ends of the earth anyways, is that we've got ourselves a king. So I think it would be more than fitting if we moved headquarters out here, Ensign Peak. If I were president, I tell you what, I already have my apostleship recommendations picked out. And each of these gentlemen already know. They feel it in their bones. Well, anyways, suppose I better let you go for now. Doesn't look like anything too suspicious is going on around here. Alright then.